Yes, I'm heating up like a microwave. Here, let me display. I got more bars than the cages on Tiger King. And that's the facts like Carol Baskin murdering.
Sucks, dude, that Kanye came out with all the MAGA shit because there's nothing that would be more petty. There would be no more pay that we could do than to give these niggas Kanye after they gave us Trump. That shit would be glorious. And really, it still would be pretty glorious if we gave these motherfuckers Kanye after Trump. Because that shit would mean, I'm not saying it would be terrible, but they would hate that shit. How much we would have to hear about Kim Kardashian getting fucked by Ray J. Think about this. If Kanye West became president, do you know how much we would have to hear about Ray J fucking Kim Kardashian? They would literally bring up, do you know how much we would have to hear about Kanye West's previous lyrics? If this motherfucker said bitch one time, if he said anything that was derogatory towards women, and it's Kanye, so we know he has. Do you know how much you're gonna have to hear about that shit? But it still won't be rape or pedophilia. Just saying. So Kanye 2020, man, I really can't support it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But I am going to be interested, and I would laugh my ass off if somehow Kanye West ended up in the White House after we had to deal with this motherfucking Trump. Pop Smoke's debut album after his death, released this Friday, pretty much pushed, and it's pretty much, it seemed as if after his death, obviously 50 Cent was cool with Pop Smoke before he died. Obviously that was like, you know, he was pretty much mentoring him. It was pretty clear. And I mean, just in the face, I'm gonna have to say that Pop Smoke looks a lot like 50 Cent. So even in that aspect, for me, it really hit home. And 50 Cent's first two albums were just stupid good, dude. Like, Girl Should Die Trying and The Massacre were fucking great albums. People don't talk about The Massacre being a really good album, but that shit had jams on it, bro. But his debut, Girl Should Die Trying, was definitely one of the top 5 debuts of all time. I'm saying it right now. So for him to get on with Pop Smoke for his debut album, especially after the way that Pop Smoke died, I was expecting, because like I said, 50 Cent's first two shits was just hitting really hard for your boy. So I was expecting a lot. And they delivered. I understand I think it would have been a feature heavy album regardless if Pop Smoke was alive or not. But I understand why there were so many features on the album, you know, being after his death, because I mean, this is gonna be, you know, the shit that he recorded, man. And you can tell that like some of the artists, like The Baby, he clearly recorded his verse to that song after Pop Smoke had died, because he said R.I.P. Pop Smoke at the end of the R.I.P. Smoke at the end of his verse. So I thought they did a good job with the features, and the production was really good, man. And Pop Smoke, well, I don't really know who's responsible, so let me not say who's responsible, but they did a really good job of making us feel like Pop Smoke was 50 Cent. You know, they have the candy shop reference, they have the Many Men sample, you know, they really played off of that, and that was definitely the avenue to go, because like I said, 50 Cent, he knew the formula was real, man. And I think it was a great move by 50 Cent to get involved with this, and changing the album cover, because I don't even know if that shit was really real. Like, I really didn't investigate and dive into that, but I mean, the OG album cover that Virgil came up with was poop. So it seemed like after that, 50 Cent was like, nah. And the cover looks nice. I think it was appropriate. And 50 Cent said that Pop Smoke's mother approved of that, so that's really all that matters. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Pop Smoke's debut album. That shit was hitting.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I'm about to go in on this here beat, like Gold Case and Raekwon. And when I'm on, I come back for my city like LeBron and get a ship. You niggas snitch, rugrats like lip shits. And if you don't get that reference, you can ask Tommy Pickles. I'm splash, no trickle. I'm sick, no sickle. I'm icy like a sickle. You niggas wishy-washy, very fickle. I'm gonna break it down to you in a simple manner. Not break it like Steve Urkel from Family Matters. I'm not destructive, my rhyme's constructive and constructed in a simple yet complex manner. That's why you don't get splashed now, but in the future I'll be in your planner. Cause on every feature I'll go nuts like planners. No nuts like crazy, but I did bust a nut in your girl.